You ever work on something and you just end up hating it entirely by the end of it? Oh, just me. Cool. This is something I struggle with. I get started on something and I have these huge expectations and this like grandiose thing and it's going to be the best portfolio project I've ever made. And then halfway through the sketching phase, I hate everything entirely. What sucks is that the sketching and concept phase is usually the most important phase because that's when you rule out all of your bad ideas. So here I am with this big vision and I'm working on it and I'm sketching it out, and then next thing you know I'm throwing pencils across the room. I don't even want to look at it. I questioned why I spent 3 years in design. You gotta just take a step back, be patient, and breathe a little bit. A little advice for myself mostly, and for anybody watching who struggles with this: taking that step back helps a ton. You need to refresh your brain. The worst thing about art and design is that the concept and the conclusion or final product are two entirely different things. The amazing thing about art and design is that the concept and conclusion can be two totally different things. That's the thing. It evolves, it mutates, and you go through one idea and then you scratch that and then you go through another idea and you're like, oh, this could work. And you move on from that, and then before you know it, you're delivering this thought baby of design, and it's kicking and screaming and you're looking at it like I made that thing and you don't know what to do with that thing anymore. God, this is a weird analogy. Bottom line is that it takes different pieces from here and there, and you use those in the middle, and it kind of becomes something different. It becomes something brand new from what you started it out as. It has to go through the rough stages to get good. You have to fight the frustration that you have in those early stages, and I'm telling myself this more than anything, but you have to get through that in order to get to the good shit. Most importantly, as you can guess by the title of this video, you have to fall in love with the process of doing work, not just the final product. Yeah, I like the process at this point. I don't love the process by any means. I'd swipe right on the process if you know what I mean, but I certainly do not love it. The more I work on projects with clients or in my free time, the more I'm exposed to the process, the more I'm starting to love it, because I'm understanding the process. I know that if an idea isn't working in the beginning, that's okay. I'm gonna get to the destination at some point or later. It's gonna take those iterations and variations and terrible sketches that I'll show no one ever, but at the end I'll come up with a hella fine piece of design. And I did not mean to make that rhyme, but you have to believe me because it did. I've been talking about the process like it's all part of one project, but it's not. It's your career in general. It's your evolution of design, or whatever you're working on, not just design. For me, that means working on as many freelance jobs as I can and experimenting here and there and going a bit out of my comfort zone and learning as much as I can for the time being. And then slowly I'll get better by doing all those jobs. Similar to when you first pick up a pencil, you're not gonna be a master artist. You're not gonna sketch something beautiful. You're gonna scribble out a stick man. You're gonna be, what the hell is this shit? I am starting to love the process by doing all of these small jobs and these client jobs and all the stuff that I'm struggling with and learning, because I know that at the end of it, when I'm hitting the big times and making the big bucks, I'm gonna be so happy and respectful for the time that I put in at this point. I just gotta keep working until I get to that point. I know it's gonna take a lot of patience and persistence, and you're probably gonna see a lot of that journey along the way, and hopefully I can see some of yours as well, because I love seeing other people's journeys. That inspires me. Anybody can achieve what they want. It's just a matter of putting the effort in and not bullshitting yourself. Thank you for watching, all you beautiful people. I like doing this sit down and talk naturally a lot more than I like the whole informative style with standing, and this feels a lot better. I can put myself out there a lot more, and talking in front of the camera is a hard thing for me, so being able to crack jokes a little bit more feels good. As always, you can find all of my stuff below, and I hate doing this because I don't want to sound like a typical YouTuber, but please subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to make this into something. It always helps when I have the support of you guys. And if you find yourself struggling with not having enough time in your day, you can check out my last video that's about finding more time in this 24-hour limit that we all have. You can check that out. The card's up there or something. And I will catch you in the next one. Stay kind, work hard. I know that I know that if an why did I write that?